क्या आपको मालूम है कि पाकिस्तान का सबसे फेवरेट टाइम पास क्या है? Well, it's going out and dining out. I am HumayunF. Some of you might know me through my Instagram account where I share my food experiences across Pakistan and abroad. I welcome you all to my favorite brunch place in Karachi, the Muse. Today I'm here to help you up your dining game. I'm going to bring you the top tips for dining etiquettes. So let's get to tip number 1 right away. Tip number 1 is the most underrated. It's called reservation. अब आप ये सोचिए कि आपके घर मेहमान आ जाएं और बिन बुलाए आ जाएं. Will you be able to handle them? No. बिल्कुल इसी तरह से when you go to a restaurant, it's always good to get a good wholesome experience. You need to make a reservation. I know it's a tedious process and it involves a long, frustrating telephone call. Also, let's not forget that long hold.
Thank you for holding.
Thank God, Foodistan app is coming soon. That allows you to make a reservation online or even pre-order your food in just a few clicks. So your table and food are both ready when you arrive. Now that's what I call a wholesome experience. Tip number 2 is seating. It's the first thing that you want to get right if you want to make the right impression. Also, be considerate. Put your phone on silent. Wait for yourself to be seated. अगर आप किसी के मेहमान हैं तो इंतज़ार करें कि पहले आपका होस्ट बैठ जाए and then you get seated. Tip number 3 is napkin. We all know why we need a napkin. You might want to wipe your hands off or even your mouth when you're eating. Important चीज़ ये है कि when you want to get up from your seat for any reason, going to the restroom or anything else, what do you do with your napkin? So you fold it, you get up, and you place this fold napkin on your seat. This is how napkin is treated right. Tip number 4 is utensils. This is the trickiest part. Whether to hold the fork in your left hand or the right hand, whether to keep it upwards or downwards. It's all a matter of your natural preference. Essentially, there are 2 styles of doing it, the American style and the Mediterranean style. The American style talks about having the fork in your left hand and the knife in your right hand. This way, you make use of your dominant hand to cut the food. While in Mediterranean method, you hold the fork with your right hand and knife in your left hand, using your knife to help coax the food on your fork. How to use the utensils in between meals. If you're not done with your meal और आपको किसी वजह से बाहर जाना पड़े, तो what do? You place your utensils in a way that the base of these utensils touch the table, so that if somebody picks up the plate, the utensils will fall off. However, if you're done with your meal, then what do? You actually place it like this so that the plate can be held up. Tip number 5 is dealing with the waiting staff. You can need them at any point. Remember, they're doing their job, so they will entertain you. So try not to have these awkward hand gestures or even shouting during the restaurant, because it's actually rude to others. So all you need to do is just lean back and subtly gesture them. They will come to you as soon as they have the time. Tip number 6 is about phones. It is actually rude to be on your phone while you're eating or have a buzzing phone on your table while you're out on a gathering. Try and tune into that gathering and enjoy that moment. Finally, when you're ready to head out, call for the bill. Try not to look like an attention freak while calling your server. If you're using your card to pay the bill, please don't forget to write the tip amount on your bill. It's always a good gesture to tip, therefore tip generously. So you might think that these table manners are boring and useless, but in actuality, it shows your regard, respect and consideration for others around you. It also shows how self-aware you are in social settings. With that, I bid my farewell. Don't forget to like and share this video with people who you feel might need this. Also, don't forget to follow me on my Instagram food blog. Signing off, this is HumayunF.